Now, then there's the idea of semi passive ownership. Sometimes you hear semi absentee, you hear it as executive type of ownership. There's so many different terms for it. And all it really means is that you are part time in the business. So maybe it's keeping a job and running the business with a general manager in place. You have that general manager running the day to day, checking in with them throughout the day, once a week or nights and weekends. So that's what we call semi passive. Keep in mind the word semi passive, not passive. Passive is something where, you're investing in the stock market. There's really not much to do. You could do your research as you see fit whenever you have time, but the business, the investments kind of run on their own. That is not what franchise ownership is. We've seen some models where there was a kind of a middle layer where there was a management team kind of taking in place. You see that in the hotel space, but not so much in the home services space or boutique fitness and a lot of the other brands that we work with. So we're not going to spend a lot of time there. Going back to semi-passive, in order for this to work, I always say there's a couple things to really consider and keep in mind. Number one is, does the franchisor allow for semi-passive ownership? Now, semi-passive ownership that you're able to put in so many hours a day while keeping a job, or it's splitting the time up with your spouse, your partners, because everyone's tackling different roles. But there's really that key employee in place. It could be a general manager, an operations manager. There are some brands out there that you're really just empowering one employee, maybe not paying them a manager salary, but having someone as kind of the go-to for anything that needs to get done or follow up and things like that. So this is what we call a semi-passive, but equally as important, the franchisor has to support it. Also find out what they're doing. What are the service offering that the franchisor has in place? So it could be a manager, train the trainer program. It could be turnkey marketing where the leads are being funneled over to a call center. Maybe they offer bookkeeping service. So they're offering these additional services in order for you to be able to be as hands-off as possible. When doing your due diligence, you want to definitely find out the offerings, what the franchisor has in place in order to support their franchisees.
You know the model, but do the numbers actually work? Next, we dive into the item 7 trap and how to calculate your real break-even point.